Hi, today I'm going to share a Daphne's Diary magazine with you. It's number 2 in 2026. They're not monthly, I believe they come out quarterly. And then we're going to turn this into a journal. So I thought I could use the back of this as my cover and turn it into a traveler's journal. But let's do a quick flip through and I'll show you what's in this magazine. I love that this says this Daphne's Diary belongs to when you open it. And we're just going to do a really quick flip through so you could see what's in here. And then I'm going to pick out pages that I will use in the journal from this magazine, and then I'll put filler pages in there. Like, look how cute this is. It's houses and that you fussy cut, and that could be like a pull out in the journal. And I love that they're double-sided and there's 2 pages of them, so we could do something neat with that. It has a lot of interactive things in here and things that you can make. And I believe they all have a poster in them. So we'll use that poster. We'll just use this magazine to turn it into a journal. And this I like. Can you spot the 10 differences from the clocks on the wall? I love that fun little game. And this is like a washi tape that we could use in the journal. I love this here. That would be a great page in the journal, and it could be colored in. So we're gonna turn this into a journal. Love that. It could be a coloring page in there. Could even be the center of a signature. Okay, this is epoxy resin with pressed flowers. I love these magazines. There's all kinds of neat things that you could do with them. And the texture of the pages are really neat, and they're not shiny. So this can be fussy cut and put inside the journal. We have options. I love how these plates were turned into flowers. Oh, look at this. This would be great. Love that. So we're just flipping through here quick, and then we'll make this into a journal. This is painting with fabric, showing how someone cut out pieces of fabric and turned it into a flower. Oh, and then over here's the pattern to do so. These are printed in the UK, and I used to have a subscription to them. Okay, and so these are little recipe cards that can go in there. And this is a punch out. Totally can go in there. Love this page. So I've been talking for a couple years now, saying I'm going to turn a Daphne's Diary into a journal. So I'm finally going to do that. And you could do it along with me. And you could do any magazine that you have. Like, say you liked this page or this page, that could be your cover. So pick a magazine and do one along with me. And these can be fussy cut out. So they're showing how they made a flowery scrapbook card. And they fussy cut around there, and it says Hello Spring in the middle. So many neat things that I could put in this journal. So this is 2-sided paper. And it's a little bit thicker like cardstock, these 2 pages. And then there's usually a poster inside the magazine. Let's see if I could get it out and show you. Oh yeah, it's just perforated, so it comes out very easily. My fingers aren't working today. So it's just a poster with birds, flowers, flies, and that could be pages in the journal. So what I could do is fold it like this and use it like that, the pages, and fold it in half. We could do all kinds of neat things with that. Okay. So grab yourself one of your magazines that you have, and let's just swing it and make a journal with it. This is dress garland, but I could fussy cut this and put that in there, and maybe make little paper dolls or something in the journal. Love the flower dresses. So I'm thinking this will be my cover. So I'm going to just try to pull that off of there. And then I'm going to get a bone folder. Okay, I'm going to trim off this little edge that I have here. Then we're going to fold it in half, like so. Make sure I have it pretty even. So that will be the back, and this will be the front of the journal. And then I'm going to gather favorite pages that I have from the magazine and add filler paper in here. Okay, here's what I've done is I folded this in half and I filled it with paper that I love. And I tried to do every other with paper ephemera that you could write on. So there's journaling space. And I have the center as being flowers. But here's an idea that I have. I thought what I would do is do some fussy cutting along here. And then on this next page, do some more fussy cutting with these flowers and these butterflies and have them sticking out. So what I'm gonna do first is do the fussy cutting, and then I'm going to apply different flowers, and so it almost will look like a bouquet sticking out of our journal. So I'll go through and fussy cut. Okay, I finished fussy cutting around the flowers on the cover. And then, just wanted to show you how it looks, just the cover fussy cut. Then what I did is I fussy cut flowers within the journal, and they're going to stick out. So I thought I would glue them down on this next page, and I'm debating if I do another page like that. But doesn't that look neat? It extends the flower, so it looks like a bouquet extending out of the journal. So I'm going to start gluing down these, and I'll speed that up so you don't have to watch me glue down each one. Okay, I have them all glued down, and I don't know if you could see this one sticking out from the bottom, and I think I'm just going to cut that across so the journal will be able to sit upright. So what do we think? Do I dare do another layer of flowers, or do we like it the way it is? We'll see. I just love it. Trim a little bit more there so it's flush with that. So I love how the second page, it just looks like the flowers are extending off of that page. I really think it came out cool. Let's peek through to see what I have in there. So I pretty much did every other sheet. So I could add some flowers to this extending off, but we'll decide if it seems like too much. We'll see. I thought I could avocado dye this paper. I could also, don't forget that it came with washi tape, so I could do this washi tape down the side of pages. It would look good on there. So I can add some more writing pages in here. And then I thought on this paper that's in the journal, in the magazine, I thought I could fussy cut one of these flowers out and turn it into like a pocket inside that journal. We have so many options. So let me just take this washi and go down the edge of this paper. I believe let's see here. I didn't get it lined up the way I wanted to. Let's try to start over. It's more stickier. It's a lot stickier than washi tape is, I've discovered. And maybe we want to show some of the dots on the edge. Coming together, guys. Like it. Okay, I put the washi sticker down the side of this one. So maybe what I'll do is go ahead and do a fussy cut of this flower and turn it into a pocket for down there. And this is more of a flimsy paper, so I'll back it with some cardstock or something else to make it not so thin, so it will be a reinforced pocket. I backed it with some cardstock, and maybe we'll just use it as a little tuck spot. And so what I'll do is apply glue around the bottom area. How cute is that? Do you remember the dresses that we looked at that were in the magazine on the pages? Well, I fussy cut this one, and I fussy cut that one, and I thought I could maybe line 3 up on the page and make them so they lift up and they're journaling spots underneath. Also, I thought I would cut these out and put into that little tuck spot too. So I'll fussy cut these next too. We're gonna see if a third dress will fit there, and it will. And so then you can lift them up and they could be little surprise journaling spots. And maybe I could stamp some lines or something there. I'll figure that out. Maybe shaped like the dress, lines underneath. So I have this paper I could take and trace the dress and put the paper with lines underneath, and you wouldn't be able to see it, and there will be hidden journal spots. I think I like these 3 together. We'll see how that works out. And when I cut it, I'll go in closer from the edge, from the lines, so you don't see it lined up underneath. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to glue, see that little edge there? I'm going to glue right here, and this will give me the ability to lift it up. On second thought, I might just use glue dots there. I have these dots. I think that might hold it better. We'll see. Oh my gosh, the first one's done. So what I did is this top here, I folded it and put that down first. And then I had traced the dress and put this underneath it, glued that next. So glued the top of the dress there first and then glued this next. And now we have, and I love that the dress is 2-sided, but now we have a hidden journaling spot. So I thought this could be the next dress, and that could be the other one. And there'll be 3 hidden journaling spots. I'm loving it. Let me know what you think. Okay, how stinking cute are these dresses? Each one of them lift up. And I left some of it showing at the bottom of these 2 because I thought it looked cute, like there was a little slip underneath. So they each lift up, and we have journaling space. I love how that turned out. So let's look through to see some other ideas on what we should do. I'm not sure. Okay, this is how our front looks. The layers, love that. Okay, and then when I open it, I'm not sure. There's this page and then this. I'm not sure I love this page. So what I thought I could do is do this page over it And I did a little notch there, and I'm going to glue here and here and make this a pocket on that page and then back here. So that will be a pocket. So I'll go ahead and glue that down, line it up and glue it down, because pockets are nice in our journals for sure. I need to research. I don't think I could sell a Daphne's Diary journal or something made with Daphne Diaries pages, but I feel like I could do like a donation or something on my Ko-Fi, and someone could purchase it that way. I'm gonna check into that, and I'll let you know at the end of the video. Then I liked this little illustration in the magazine, and it's a book that's opening and flowers are coming out. So I cut that out and turned it into a pocket and put those little stamps that I showed you earlier in the video. Put those in there, and then did a fussy cut of a flower. So that's just a little pocket full of goodies. So let's just leaf through and see what other ideas we could do. This is a two-sided paper, and I liked that with the pink flowers there. Thought that went well. And there's those dresses. This was the poster, and I cut it down in 4 places, and so I thought these two I can turn into a pocket also, and glue it at the bottom and at the top, and do a little notch there too. This I need to put some paper in between, some journaling paper. And I think that's where I was gonna do the avocado dye. So I'm just peeking through to see what other things I want to add. It's coming along, guys. And then maybe I want to do something back here. I like how someone could color right there. It's pretty. Oh, and then there's that tuck spot, that other tuck spot. And then this I need to glue down like I did the front. Line that up and glue that down. Also, I would like to reinforce our spine here. And I thought I would use a ribbon that doesn't stand out too much. That's just subtle. I like how that blends with the cover. And so this is wire ribbon. And I don't really want the wire in there. So what I'm going to do, I don't know if you know this, you could do this with your wire, because it used to be I would just cut the wire off, but you could just pull it on some of your wire ribbon. Pull it and cut the wire that way. And now it doesn't have wire. And I'll glue that down with a Fabri-Tac glue. So, oh, I might have pulled the wire out of the other side already. I did. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it to size. Take this part away for now. I'm going to make that a nice cut across. and line it up and see what fits. There we go. And I'm gonna glue that down with my Fabri-Tac. And since it's sheer looking, I'm going to use a paintbrush just to put a thin coat down so you don't see that glue coming through. All right, so remember the houses that I cut out in the magazine? I thought I could do the same thing that I did with the dresses and make a hidden journal spot. So these houses can come out like that, and this can flip up. And I thought I would trace the house and have a hidden journal spot down here and then glue it onto there. And this I'll probably cut off. So I'm gonna do that next. And I thought I would use this paper. It's got pretty pink dots on it. And I'll trace the house. Okay, halfway through making this journal and recording it, I decided it's going to be a giveaway. I am 3 subscribers away from 2,000 subscribers. So once I have 2,000 subscribers, I'll come back on here for the giveaway. And this will be embellished more, but I'll show you what we have so far. At the bottom, we have a watering can and a rose. And this is hanging from the center signature. And I thought it was neat just to wrap this ribbon vine around here. And let's take a look, and it will come with little extra things, journaling cards, and like this, can you spot the 10 differences from the clocks? And then back here's a journaling space. Okay, but I'm gonna show you the finished, well, it's not completely finished, but pretty much. Just gonna have a little more embellishments. So that's the first page. Then another layer of the flowers. Love how that turned out. And in here is some stationery. And I think that's all that's in that pocket. And then here we have a pocket with just little doodads. Little flowers, little things that look like stamps, stamp lookalikes. I like how the flowers peeking out of there, and that's just a little pocket with a book opening. Then over here is another little tuck spot with a butterfly. Sorry, this thing is so long because it's like a traveler's notebook. I'll turn those back around. Okay. Here's Here's some blue typewriting paper, and I did the hole punch, and you could see the butterfly through there. And stationery that's two-sided. Here's our journaling spots that are dresses. Here we go. Did I put anything in this pocket? Yes, I did. It says take note, and it opens up like that. So please subscribe. And the minute that I hit 2,000, which should be any day, I'll come on again. That's that washi tape. More washi tape. So pretty much in between each of the magazine pages, I put some journaling paper. Love that, how that looks with that. And here's the center of the signature. I need to trim this little tail off of there, but I thought that looked great with the watering can and the rose there. So you could see the whole thing. Oh, I need to put something pretty on here. So this will be embellished a little more. I want to add something to the corner or something there. I will do that. And that's just, I don't know if you could see, that's just paper that has little dotted. It's like graph paper. Little doily that's wrapped around the page with some pretty stationery. And I love that paper clip. That's a rose. This is some avocado dyed paper. We have another pocket here, and inside that pocket is a coloring page. I love doing that. That's just relaxing when you want to not have to think about stuff. Okay, and these houses open up to a journaling spot underneath. And this will come with some goodies so you can embellish it more if you like. I like how that, you can see the flower through there. This is where I did the cutout. Fussy cut the flower. And then this is potpourri. And then the back is journaling spot that has been avocado dyed. And I stitched around there. In this pocket is things to buy, things to do. Little list that you can make, and that's on the flip side. And then the back says, have a great day, see you soon, Daphne. And that's the back DIY, Daphne inspires you. So, please like and subscribe and come back. And I'll do the very final flip through. I might even put like a couple things on the front, maybe put journal on here. I don't know. It's going to be embellished more. And you might have the chance to win this. Have a great day. Bye-bye.